I think most small businesses get websites wrong, or they're talking to the wrong website companies. What 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 do you think their first, I got a small business, I need to start a website. Do I do it myself? Do I hire someone? What are your couple of suggestions you'd make right off the bat?
Yeah, there's a lot of considerations, Alan. You're exactly right. And I think one of there's many mistakes when it comes to designing a website, to building a website, and to also marketing it.
Mm,
Um, and there's so many I could choose, but I think one of the key takeaways, which is something I'm talking about a lot right now, is not designing the website for your own ego. So not designing something that you think looks great and you're really, really happy with, but designing it for your ideal customers or the clients that you actually want to hook through the site. Um, so what do I mean by that? Well, essentially, I've been guilty of it in the past as well, designing sites and what I think look awesome in terms of the color schemes, in terms of the main pages, the information that's there, how they're set out, how they're laid out, when really we should be thinking about, well, ultimately, through both the design, the structure, the layout, and also the copy, so the messaging that's across the site, is this going to engage my ideal customer? Is it going to hook them? Is it going to be of value to them? Is it going to build trust with them? And ultimately, depending on whether we're selling directly through the website or whether we want to generate in leads or inquiries, is it going to convert them from just browsing to actually taking that action, taking that step, and
mm.
filling out a contact form, giving us a call, or if we're selling products, making that all important purchase. So we've got to look at it more from a user perspective than from our own views, if that makes sense. Didn't really answer your question, but gave us a good
No,
conversation starting point.
it made a lot of sense because the biggest mistake I see business owners make, even large companies, is they make the website all pretty and cute, and then, wow, everybody's claps in the boardroom. But if it takes and you know this because this comes from the story brand model, is if
Mm,
it takes the human brain more than, I don't know, 8 seconds to figure out what you sell, they're going to the next website. They don't want to
yeah,
spend time trying to figure that out. And that's what people really need to understand, is you need to hook them. That first thing that pops up needs to say, stay on my website, and this is why.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So from to go back to your original question, yes, you can do it yourself. There's plenty of tools out there to design, build websites. Ultimately, it depends whether you've got the time to put in the research. You've got to speak to your clients about what they like, what they dislike, build the copy, craft all the designs, and do that. If you've got the time, great. Perhaps you've got a marketing team that can do that for you. Otherwise, you might need professional help. Depends on what resources you've got.